is. It is. It's podcast day. We're excited. We're digging out there. What have we got? Ooh, yes.
Dude, it's fucking podcast day.
Takes you back to that time of when you remember what you were doing when you first listened to that album, or
What is going on, you champions? That's right. Yes.
What up?
Podcast day. Two dudes talk music. Yes, and I've been stewing on this shit all day.
What is going on?
Yes.
It's that time. It's that time. Podcast time. Yeah, spill the beans, man. Spill the beans. We want it. We want this. The exclusive details.
All right. The boys aren't on yet, but listen. Tonight, unfortunately, you've got this ugly mug for the whole night. Raf's got prior engagements, so it's just me, you beautiful people, and the absolutely awesome lads that are Chamberlain. Give it up, lads. How are yous? Yay! All right, guys. Anyone out there in chat land, please let us know if the sound is sounding good and all that cool stuff, and hopefully that intro worked this week. Boys, how are you going? We have Connor and we have... Oh, my God, I forgot his name. Josiah. That's right. It was an obscure name. How you going, Josiah? How you going, Connor? What's happening tonight, guys?
Yeah,
Welcome to the podcast.
Oh, excited to be here. We've just been practicing for a little CFM thing we're doing tomorrow. It's going to be good.
Very good. Very good. And we've got one chatter in already. Daddy Frank, thank you for letting us know that we're sounding all good.
Oh, yes, Daddy Frank.
Yes, that is right. Daddy Frank, mate. He's a regular, and we love him.
Yeah. Well, I love him already.
That's the way. See, that's what I'm talking about. Okay, so our beautiful guys from Chamberlain's. Guys, tell us a bit about yourselves, please.
We're a four-piece group, but you're stuck with the two of us tonight. But you got the two most interesting ones, so good on you.
Nice.
And we started in high school about a year and a bit ago, almost 2 years ago, and we just took it outside of the camp, started going out. We ended up playing the Trifford. Laid it down the track. It was really good. Yeah, sold out at the Trifford.
Wow,
yeah, it was good.
Sold out the Trifford. Very nice.
Yeah, it was good. Yeah. Yes. No, we did. It was definitely not the headline.
You guys are Queensland boys?
Yeah, they're Sunny Coast.
Sunny Coast. Very, very, very good.
Yeah.
Tell us a bit about the band. When did you guys establish yourselves? Give us the whole rundown.
Whole rundown. So, as kind of touched on, we kind of started in high school, had a bit of a mentor at school running rock bands and things like that, and we joined that. We recorded our song called Call and Break.
Shout out Andy Eastwood. Yeah, he's a weapon. Yeah.
He recorded us in high school and kind of encouraged us to get out into the world. So we kind of took it on. We played open mic nights on the coast at Soul Bar and 11 Dive Bar, and just massive shout out to Crumpy and Dia from 11 Dive Bar, because they've given us so much of an opportunity in heaps of ways. They've really supported us. So we played an open mic night there. We did a few gigs at their place and just kind of got our name out. Tried really hard. We had a bit of a mishap with a guitarist.
Yeah,
so
that's good.
Swapped guitarists.
Yeah.
We've got a new one now, and he is an absolute legend, shredder on the guitar.
Exactly. So it worked out for the better.
It definitely worked out for the better.
Yeah.
I love that.
Mate, when things like that happen sometimes, you just got to pick up the pieces,
Meant
move
to be.
on, and keep getting on with the work.
Yeah, it's
Exactly.
one of those things. In the moment, it seems like the worst thing could happen, but afterwards, it kind of feels like the best thing did happen.
Yeah, big time.
So you guys obviously started sort of in the midst of this whole COVID thing, yeah?
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
I always say it's funny because for a lot of bands and things like that, it's been really tough, and like we acknowledge that. But for us, it's been great because all the bands that have cancelled at like the local venues, we've ended up with headliners playing the cancelled shows.
So we kind of roll in people's misery. It was good.
If you're going to say no, someone else is going to say yes, isn't it?
Exactly.
Like, it's as simple as that. Like, I'm not, especially when you got decent shows like that, you're not gonna snub your nose off at it.
Oh, big
Yeah,
time.
we just played kind of 3 weeks back to back at venues that lost their shows last minute through band members getting COVID and that kind of stuff. And I think that was really key because we kind of played 3 or 4 weeks back to back, really learning our lives that we went from lampposts playing on stage, not moving, to absolutely frothing it, getting into it, really getting into the stage presence.
Which I'd like to say as well was a lot of credit to our guitarist now, our lead guitarist now, Kane. He's just a unit, and one day he gets on stage with us for the first time, just starts jumping around, and I started going, well, I'm going to need to get into it or else I'm going to look like a dickhead. Yeah, so, it was good.
Mate, your feet, and that right there, what you've just said there, is a perfect level of energy that you need in the band, because if they're making you do it, then that's the energy that you need to feed off, and now he'll feed off your energy even more, and it's just a constant cycle. Now it's good.
Yeah, we'd much rather you feel weird for getting into it on stage than feel weird for not.
Yeah, exactly.
Like,
yeah,
if one of us stood there, it would look weird.
Exactly.
Other 2 or 3 are really getting into it. You can't do much on the drums, but Seth has gone hard.
It's kind of like if one guy on stage isn't moving and the other 3 are. It's weird because the other 3 end up looking like dickheads, and then the other one just looks like he's too cool for school. So it's just like, it's pretty good when you went all 4 years of getting into it.
Oh, mate, well, that's it. I mean, you don't want to be that mannequin standing there while one, like, it just looks odd.
Yeah, exactly.
It's kind of funny seeing bands when the main guy's up front, just like a lamppost, and then like the rhythm guitarist or bass player. Like, I mean, I'm a bass player, but like they're the ones getting into it. And you're like, well, the front man needs some more advice from that guy, kind of thing.
You've actually just mentioned like tool shows, so that's
there you go.
But Tool are on a whole fucking other level, so we'll just leave that where that goes. But, geez, so for a band that's sort of been doing this for 2 years, come out of the midst of COVID, you guys have already released 2 video clips. And that was Cool Kids and Calling a Break. So were they filmed during the whole COVID lockout thing, and how, like, what was the time and effort? And
Calling a Break was recorded when we were still we'd just come out of grade 12 in high school.
Which was 2020.
Yeah, 2020. So it was when there was still loads of restrictions, but we were kind of going to school in our masks and that kind of thing. It was around that time.
Oh, you guys still go to school?
No, we were at the time. We're out of school now. Yeah, we're 19.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
That makes me feel better.
What are you, like 20, 21? Or?
Jeez, I'm 36, brother.
Oh, yeah, you look good for 36.
Thank you, dude. It's the lighting and the good camera.
Yeah, the beard's good.
Yeah, it just hides everything, hides all those blemishes.
That's it, yeah. And then that one was done around then. We actually put it in like a little showcase for school. He does all our videos. He's a wizard.
Nice, very good.
Yeah, and then Cool Kids, that was around, again, it was like where the lockdowns were on and off kind of thing. He was just like in the midst of that. So
we had a mate of ours who you'd probably consider a bit of a cool kid.
Yeah.
Because the song, I wrote about S01 and things like that, so it's a bit of a taking the piss.
No,
so
did you?
No, we're actually really cool. So,
Oh, dude, I thought the video clip was fantastic. It was so obscure the way he done it. Like, if anyone out there in the chat's watching and you haven't gone to check out any of these guys' video clip, don't leave now. Keep watching us. But afterwards, go check out the video clips, because the editing's fantastic. And you said you did all those. You edited all your own.
Yeah, that's me. I work as well as video editor, video producer, that. So it's another passion of mine is video making. So yeah, it's good fun.
Yeah, nice.
Yeah, so all the other ones, I'm not shot because I'm in it, but I shoot a lot of it. That I've 100% edited it all. Kind of me kind of usually the ones come up with a vision as a band, and then I kind of roll with that.
The other two just kind of follow along. We just come on, make the same, so like whatever mummy and daddy want.
Except for the new guitarist.
No, even him. He's the worst.
They don't need to defend it. We can say whatever we want.
So just out of curiosity, obviously coming into all these new shows and stuff like that, how are you finding breaking into the scene?
It's kind of like cocky, but pretty bloody easy.
Oh, fuck.
We put
Look at you,
we
lot.
put-
I love it.
we put in a lot of hard work, but it's just about dedication. It's like if you make time for it and you just do it long enough, and if you want something for long enough, it just happens. So it's just like we just keep on grinding, and it's like I say, it's an industry based on a lot of who you know. So it's just like we just build our connections. I have a habit of just talking to everyone,
It's good.
and it comes out even more after a few drinks. So it's just really good. Like it's like I've made a lot of connections, quite tipsy. It's good.
Well,
Yeah.
that's what a lot of it is now. You got to network your way through it. You got to be humble. You got to have an ego. Yeah, when you walk on stage, own that ego so hard. But there's obviously got to be a limit to it. And
You got to be respectful. Yeah, it's like simple game when it comes to respect for us. It's just like people talk, like a lot of venues have talked about bands that have come in acting like, like they're Guns N' Roses or something, and they're just like, just weird, man. It's just, I've never understood it. It's like, it's a very easy thing to be respectful. You just respect the place you're at and the people.
It costs you nothing, and it gets you everything.
Exactly.
That's
Yeah,
very
and
good
it's a
outlet.
nice thing to do. I'm nice to people outside of music. It's just, it's just easy.
Yeah. Well,
I think
it's easy to make friends and make enemies.
Oh yeah, big time.
it's good. We've actually had a lot of venues be like, "Oh, never had anyone like email back so quickly." And we're like, "We reckon we're doing the bare minimum,
Yeah.
professionalism." And
Big time.
But for us, we found that that's actually gotten us really far. Is just responding to emails,
Yeah.
actually looking for opportunities, going up to bands that we go and pay to see, and going, "Hey guys, love it." And like the sold out show we played at the Terrific, we'd love to brag was us, but we're
Yeah.
playing for a 90s Britpop band who we met going to see their show and just afterwards and said, "You guys are awesome," and then they put us on the bill for their show.
And like you say, when you get on stage, you own the ego a bit more. I mean, they were all like, it was an audience of about like 45 plus. That was the age range on it. What the hell happened there?
No,
There we go.
You're all good.
Oh yeah.
I'm just sitting very
so-
still. I haven't frozen.
My computer just did this weird thing, but yeah, it was there was an age range of about 45 plus, and I called them old all night, and like I got feedback, they loved it.
Mate, I'll tell you know what the big thing about the older crowd is that they're the ones still buying CDs and shit. They like those hard copies. They,
Yeah. And they're all beautiful looking. They're all beautiful people.
That's awesome,
Just
man.
I like to make jokes.
Well,
yeah.
How'd you guys manage? Because okay, I'm not gonna lie. I took one look at you at in that Cool Kids video, and I went, are they meant to be playing this type of music? Because these guys just look like a biggest bunch of misfits, but it just works so well. The music's awesome.
That's good. It's like 11 Dive Bar actually called us in a post one time Eternal Misfits, and we put that up the top of our
Well,
bio.
mate, I could
We own that title.
Yeah, I fucking 100%
I'm
you own
glad.
that title. It's good.
Yeah.
All the
Yeah.
other days, Bobby sits down and goes, "We've got Britpop wannabe, we've got grunge wannabe, we've got Preppy and a sailor all in the band." But not that that's a sailor, he just looks like one.
Yeah, he does.
And then
He's
you
a
got-
bit of a
And
sailor.
then you just got dudes gabbering to the fucking music too.
Yeah, well, he's in the band.
Yeah, that's a cool kid. We knew this guy in school, and he was like, he's got a heart of gold, lovely bloke. But yeah, he loved his like hacking and all that type of thing. And I was just like, do you want to be in the music video? Like, you can be the cool kid. So that was kind of like the go. It's pretty good.
I love
Yeah.
it. I loved it. It was just one thing I love about Aussie rock bands is that they really try and sell the Aussie culture that goes along with it, and you guys really hit the nail on the head with that video. I thought it was fantastic.
cheers, man. Yeah, it's like kind of the thing. It's like the Chats right now. They're like doing mad shows. They're opening for Guns N' Roses and all, and it's like it's the most Aussie shit you'll ever hear. They're talking about pub feeds and smoke hose, and it's
love
just
it.
good, man.
They're actually playing they're playing the Enmore September 15th in Sydney.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're getting pretty big, yeah. And, then Pricey, he left and he's doing his thing now. I met him at a show in 11 Dive Bar with Wax. It's cool. Yeah.
I mean, I bet she's spewing now.
Oh, I'd imagine so. Just like our old guitar.
Back in the fucking 11 Dive Bar. Fuck, it could have been opening for Guns N' Roses.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, good stuff, man.
And you guys have a new single coming out.
You do, yeah, on Saturday. Yeah.
Mate,
Music video coming out with that
Give
as
us
well.
give us the details. Give us everything.
Well,
What's the song about?
well, I was like, I had a lot of friends around that time and an old partner, and it was kind of like a load of people that sort of don't really serve purpose to my life anymore, and they kind of would, I guess, dragging it down a bit. And it was like, the chapter of that book at the time was great, but I outgrew it, and I just was like, I bumped into one of them at in a McDonald's car park at 4:00, and they're just talking, and it was just very like the chapter's closed, and it's just about moving forward, meeting new people, and just throwing the past away, kind of thing.
It's good, man. Growth.
Yeah.
Growth is everything.
Yeah, growth. Yeah. It's a growth song, really. Yeah. But it's a bit of it's kind of like a fuck you growth song. It's a little bit like, yeah, it's good. And I wrote it, and it's literally probably one of our newest songs that we wrote. And usually we'd go into the studio with something we've had for a while, but every time we played it at a show, people would go, "What's that song with it?" Because it's got this part in it that goes, "Hey, hey." And they're like, "What's that hey, hey song, or that oi, oi song, or whatever?" Yeah. And I was like, well, people like it, they want it, kind of thing. Well, no point putting something out that they don't want, just put something out that they do. So pitched it to Josiah, and he was like, yeah, I mean, it makes no sense to do it the other way around. Let's do it this way. And then we went in and recorded it at Glasshouse Studios. Shout out Glasshouse Studios and Angus. Yeah.
And Terry.
And Terry
from
from
Sixth
Sixth Street Studio, yeah.
Yeah, nice.
Yeah, it was good. Yeah. Mm.
Man, can you give me like a probably... So, how do you guys attack your whole recording concept? Because I used to play in a band back in the day, and it was very like pre-production, send everything off to your sound engineer, walk into the studio, and your sound engineer slash producer really nutting sort of those things out before you get in and go, okay, you're doing this, you're doing that, you're not doing this, you're not doing that. How's the collaboration go when you walk into the studio? Because you guys seem like very switched on people that know exactly what they want to do before they walk in.
We aren't.
No, you're not? No.
No, we are.
We definitely are.
Yeah.
Especially our guitarists. I mean, I think we all are. We're all pretty, we know like exactly what we want to play before we did it. We've been playing this song for a long time, and we kind of booked in the studio time and like trying to keep it close because of local band budget, like trying to be there for as quickly as possible. But kind of really got us into it is at the Triffid we got sent a live recording of the song at the end. But we sent it to the
demo,
as the demo because we didn't really have time to put together a demo.
Yeah.
And we just sent him a live recording, and he was like, "That's a hit. You're coming in the studio on Saturday. I don't care what happens.
Yeah.
You guys are coming in on Saturday. We're
Wow.
recording two songs, not one. So we're recording two.
Yeah.
But like, yeah. So
and it was like, it's good because our guitarist, he's got like mad OCD, and it just comes out so well in the studio because he's so particular. So I mean, he does like 1,000 takes, but it's good. That's what you want to do. And it's like, if you're not happy with it, there's no point in doing it. So we just let him go for it. Just like, and he was so particular, and he got it exactly how he wanted. So it was very well thought out. And we've had two different experiences because our first EP that we did with Cool Kids on it, we did with our old guitar teacher and band mentor, Andy. We did it at his place, and we did it. It was done digitally. It was done really well. But this one was a live studio, so it was like we're using proper amps and stuff like that. And
Angus is analog thing.
Yeah, he is, and he's just a wizard. If I could describe Angus for you on a studio, he's like a mad scientist. He's just like a crazy dude, and he loves live music, and he's got this big vision for especially the Sunshine Coast. And it was just really cool to work with him and Terry as well. They're just a really cool group of people. And we did it live recording, tracked the bass and to get the bass and the drums.
The process was we played it all together in the live room to really track the drums and the bass. We kind of wanted them to be locked in playing together. And then after that, we overdubbed rhythm guitar. We overdubbed the lead guitar. We overdubbed the vocals, harmonies, more guitars.
Yeah.
More guitars.
Loads of guitars.
But
more
and
sound.
then actually we didn't do vocals. Then a week later we went to another studio and we just purely focused the whole day on vocals. vocals. And
Yeah.
Oh,
we did
so
some-
you guys outsource the recording for the vocals at somewhere else?
It was the same. Yeah.
Yeah, it's run through the same bloke, but he used there's a studio called Six String Studios, which is owned by a guy called Terry, and he's awesome. And
Yeah.
that's where we did all the instrument stuff. It's just this mad studio. And then the vocals we did at Glass House, Angus's place. So
He's got a really good vocal.
yeah, it was good. And Kane got to that studio, realised he didn't like the guitar on the one he did at Six String, so he tracked his guitar for 4 p.m, the one out on Saturday. And he tracked it again at Angus's, the whole thing. It was just great. It was like a good experience, which is just good. I like being in a band with someone who would admit when he's not happy with something, because I think that was the problem with the old guitarist. He just went, yeah, whatever. Whereas Kane's like, nah, I wasn't happy with it. Let's get into this and do it again. I thought that was really good.
That
Yeah.
kind of focus is what you need. That OCD. You need,
big time.
You need someone that is that. I shouldn't really say OCD, perfectionism,
Yeah,
and that just
yeah,
wants to really nail that, because at the end of the day, and the good thing about that is representation. He's putting his name to it. You guys are putting your name to it. It has to be all that it can be. It has to be 110%. It has to be that little bit. As far as what you're putting out, at the end of the day, if he can't listen to, or if you can't listen to it, how are you going to send it to other people?
I mean, I don't want to send it. I didn't want to do it, and then whenever he hears the song, he's like, "Oh, I could have done that better. I could have done this." It's like better to have a finished product for sure. He was like worried. He was really worried about he's like, "Oh, I don't want to send us over budget." And Josiah said something. He's just changed my life. He was like, "No, we want to let the vision control the budget, not the budget control the vision." And I just thought that was a cool way of thinking about it. You know what I mean? Just who cares? We'll go out of pocket and stuff like that if we get a good product. But the music's worth more than money, a million times more. Yeah. We hate money. Like shit.
Bessie, you're a fucking recording company's dream. You hate money? I'll take it. Shit.
That was the great thing about it. Really strive for professionalism and excellent outcome.
Yeah.
But didn't want to waste our time and charge us for hours and hours on end. He was like, I want to give you guys an excellent product that you guys are proud of, but let's try and get this done,
relatively quick,
so that you guys can afford it.
Yeah.
Which is a really good balance to see. Instead of just like, go again.
Yeah, please keep going. Do another one. I didn't like that one. Do another one.
Oh, that's good to have a producer / recorder, that sound engineer that can do all that for you and have that faith and not try and actively rip you off. That is very good.
Yeah, big time. Yeah, because this is all about the music. So that's the best part. Is his big thing is like, I want to support the vision of the song. I want you to get what you want. It's not about what I want, kind of thing. And I just thought that was awesome.
It's good.
Yeah.
And who was that again? Give them a big shout out for us.
Angus Woodhead from Glasshouse Studios.
Angus,
Yeah.
mate. Good on you, Angus. Good work. Because I'm not going to lie. I'm going to tell everyone out there, I heard the single.
Did you?
Yeah, I listened to it. It's fucking good, man. I like it.
Oh, yeah, no. I was waiting on a fucking shit ads.
No, it was good. It's raw. I love it. Like you could see that, you could tell the difference from digital to what you guys have done now. I dig it. It's good. It's good. Yeah. You guys are heading in the right direction, as far as I'm concerned. But what did you guys prefer? Do you guys prefer to do that old school way in a studio, or do you do the light and breezy in a bedroom, nice and comfy, all digital?
Funny you say that, because it's like we actually had perks of both. We enjoyed both. Like I could see that, because Andy, he was really good at giving his input on some direction. Like he'll go, actually, I think you should do this, try this out, and stuff like that. So I think that maybe that's just a producer thing. But I'm you get a lot of people that are like against digital recording and this that, and the other. But I don't get it. I think it's great, and I think if you have the utilities to do that, that's fine. They've got a lot of softwares now that just sound exactly like live recordings. Personally, though, I prefer analog recording for sure.
Yeah, oh man, to me it's a warmer sound.
Yeah, it is. Yeah,
it's a brighter sound, unless your periphery.
I think it captures the atmosphere a bit more too. I think
it does, 100%.
Yeah, you're playing live together.
Ah, okay. So you guys run full analog when you guys are live, all amps.
Yeah,
nice.
Yeah, all the amps, whole kit. Yeah,
mate. I'll tell you, I've been to a couple of shows lately, and I did not see an amp on stage.
Really?
Yeah, man. Yeah. It's not a really
Didn't know
uncommon,
that.
especially in the metal scene now.
Oh, okay. Oh, cool.
Yeah, it's just all about having
On-stage
getting the
sound is the worst.
Yeah,
It is.
yeah, I agree.
I
Actually,
think-
what did you reckon? What do you reckon was better?
I think it was two very different experiences, and they both had perks. I think a lot of the stuff we did was awesome because it was at a stage where we were kind of finding ourselves as a band as well. He had a lot of input into us as a band, and us as songwriters, and recording it and everything like that. And he's got so much experience, and I've had experience with other producers who their plugins sound just as good, if not better, as amps. So
Yeah,
I find it's more about the people you work with
yeah.
and the outcome than how you get it done.
He knew us too, so it's like
So
you could just go, "Oh, you bunch of dickheads."
yeah, what we got with Angus and what we got with Andy, all that. I love our new songs. I think they're way better than what we have the last things we've released. They're totally a new level and a new us that really show off our best
Yeah,
songwriting, our best playing, our best performing, our best recording, and all that.
and the direction of where we're going.
But
I
I'm
think.
all about the people and the experience.
Yeah, yeah,
It's all about that. I'll
Yeah.
play through amps that big if it's fun.
yeah.
Nice.
Yeah.
Nice. So you guys really put a lot of emphasis on your live sound and your live show.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Oh yeah.
As long as it captures the fun, that's like, I think that's what draws people to it. If you've got something fun, people love to have fun. it's like people's
What
biggest
else do you
thing.
go to rock and roll shows for, man? It's
Exactly right.
beers
People
and
love it.
fucking carry on, mate. Beers and carry on and a rock out.
That's it, eh? And like
Speaking
people
of
love it,
things.
and like probably half the people that are saying this probably don't even recall the night because they're so hammered all the time. But like, and it's like, it's one of them things, man. It's like I think that playing live to people, if you capture the fun, they remember it. If you're just sitting there being a stickler all the time, it's just boring.
Yeah, man. Yeah, 100%.
Yeah, yeah, big time.
Now,
Mm.
you guys are young. You guys got the whole world at your feet, the whole musical world at your feet.
Like yeah,
How are you finding sort of okay, so you started the band sort of COVID when you were in school and stuff like that. Now,
Yeah.
you've walked out and you've basically just taken the fucking Queensland scene by storm, getting all these 6 shows. Was there ever a thought that it would sort of be, I guess, kind of this easy? Or do you, like,
I didn't know about the easiness of it. I
not
always
easy, but
knew-
you know what I'm talking about.
always knew. Oh yeah, big time. I always knew. I've always been a massive optimist, and I always knew we could do it. But I didn't know. I did think it'd be harder than it was. Yeah, for sure. I think it's been. I wouldn't say. I think we've put in. Like, I won't say anything about that. I know that we've put in a lot of hard work and a lot of dedication to the band. But it seemed to, because of the communication and the connections that we've gotten, I think it's been a lot easier than I thought it would be, yeah.
It's good,
Yeah.
man. Well, you guys talk the talk. You guys are humble about the whole thing. Big shout out to Hazard Halo in the chat. How you going? What's happening?
Hello, how's it, Halo?
We got a big love heart. Yeah, let's throw it out. Yes. That's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about.
Oh, that was, yeah.
Oh.
That was good.
That was a good one.
Yeah. It was.
Yeah.
that was hard.
It's twofold with our journey, I think. Like, it has been really easy. We played some big gigs. And it's always interesting when you play the sold-out gigs, 600 people, who afterwards you can't even walk to the bar because they're just stopping you saying you love it. And then, like, a couple of weeks later, you're playing a show and maybe 3 of your mates come in. At first, it's kind of daunting and you're a bit crushed by it. But I think we've just decided to go, I don't care who's there, we're just going to play like we mean it every time.
Yeah.
Like, we played probably some of our last 2 shows we played in the Valley, Fortune Valley. We played Sculligans, which we're playing our Oasis tour at. But and like, it was a small venue and a few people came, and I think there was more band members than there were audience. But we were like, who cares? We're going to get the other bands up and dancing. Like,
Yeah.
We're here to have a show and we're here to have fun, and we'll do it for 3 people.
Just as well as we do it for
As well as
thousands,
we'll
hundreds,
do it
thousands.
for
Yeah.
hundreds. Like,
Yeah.
That's a fucking
Yeah.
excellent attitude to have, man. You play every show
Yeah.
like it's your last, man.
You-
You don't know when you're gonna
Exactly. Play every show like it's Glastonbury.
That's
Yeah,
it. You
exactly.
Walk off stage and fucking break your ankle. You don't know what could happen. You don't know what could happen. You
Exactly.
play every show like it's your last. Fucking perfect
It's
outcome.
like, Yeah, and the Triffid, we were like in the green room, especially on the lead up the last 10 minutes before we got on, was like, oh, we were shitting our pants. We walk out in front of like almost 1,000 people, and I don't know, you can judge the night by how it's going to go by the reaction of the crowd sometimes. And I just remember just going, the fuck, let us up here then. And people laughed. And by then I was like, all right, the nerves are gone. I was ready to go.
Did you say 1,000 people?
Close to 1,000, yeah.
Shit,
Yeah.
bro, I ain't never busted that in the kind of number that. For what, 2 years, one EP, the next one's coming out soon, you got new singles coming out, you guys are really cutting a fucking marketing
good,
scene, man.
Yeah, cheers, man. Yeah, it's been awesome. I've just been on this ultimate high because after that we just got loads more shit offered to us that we're just like, oh sweet. So it's like, I don't think I've even had a moment to sit down and go, whoa. Like I've just been like, fucking go. I've been loving it.
Yeah, don't take your foot off the throat, man. You got your throat on the jugular. Keep it on there.
Hang on the
We're
shoulder.
trying booking gigs left, right, and centre. Some great, some not so great. But we're just going to keep going, perfecting it to play it like we mean it every time. And just
something's got to happen. Yeah.
We managed to get on some good bills with some really good audiences. And we're hoping some people come out and see our Oasis tour next week.
Yeah.
We're doing our Oasis cover show. And we hope we get to build some audience with that. But yeah, I guess that next stage is to really build that audience to come and see us instead of just impressing all the people that came to see the headlining band.
Well, mate,
the next stage.
Big thing for you boys now is, I think, the social medias.
Yeah. That's actually been our big priority.
Big new goal. We've had some meetings with our connections.
Yeah.
We're all just redoing our socials. Me and him are doing our social media every week.
Every Monday night. It's good.
Every Monday night.
Yeah.
We're really putting in the effort and hope.
Exactly. And
surely
exactly. It's like you just do it until something happens. I mean, if you want something long enough, it'll happen. So it's just like you just got to do it.
Mate, you guys got the fucking most perfect outlook.
Yeah.
It's such a positive, vibrant outlook, and it's so good to see off a bunch of young blokes, man. Seriously, it's
yeah.
We used to say this thing back in the day. We haven't said much so recently, but we said, look, if we're doing something wrong, surely someone would have told us by now.
Mate.
Every show we play, we get up and everyone's like, you guys are awesome.
Yeah.
Like, if we were really that bad, surely someone would have told us by now. So I guess we just keep doing what we're doing.
And it sounds like hell cocky, but I'll say it anyway. Like
own it, man. Own the shit out of it.
That's what I mean. I honestly, the one thing I wish I could do in Chamberlain is buy a ticket and watch us. I wish I could see us play. You play on stage and people stop you at the bar and go, holy shit, and it's like, fuck, I'd love to see us play.
Well, mate, then you know what you've got to do. You know what your next step is. You need to give people the Chamberlain live experience mate. Figure out a way how to film it and put it out there, man. Because the energy, the vibe that you get from you guys is just, I love it. It's Aussie, it's bogan, it's fucking. It's just fucking excellent. Love it.
Cheers, man. I love it. I love the bogan thing. It's awesome.
Well, man, look. The funny thing is, everyone loves to turn around and say Australians don't have culture. And look, we're a young country, and okay, our culture is drinking, meat pies, footy, and music. I don't really think that's a bad culture.
That.
Cool,
that's a great culture.
Sounds like a pretty brilliant culture.
Exactly right.
Yeah,
and there's like no fucking shit ego to it. It's just like, we're here to have a good time. It's good.
I mean, you're always going to have like a couple of shit bags but that's everywhere. That's everywhere.
That's everywhere. You can't get away from that. Yeah,
No,
it's like the job industry. Like, you can't find a job without a dickhead in it somewhere.
Oh,
yeah.
Preach, my brother, preach.
Yeah, but particularly the music industry. That's got a lot of dickheads.
Well, like you were saying, when you mentioned about the news video we did during the week, me and Raf did during the week.
Man, fuck me.
Dude, it's not actively going anywhere until people start speaking up about when these things happen. And really, it's up to us as, I guess, men now to do the right thing and fucking pull people to task when we see this shit happen.
Absolutely. Exactly. And it's like, it was when I read that, like when I heard about the statistics, it was just shocking and like sickening to hear that that's like happening nowadays. Like now, you'd think that with all the, because there's a lot of good progression going on in the world, but you'd think with all of that would come some benefit from this, but it's just shocking.
Yeah, I honestly thought when the Me Too movement happened, it happened in the music scene, but it just seems like we were.
Yeah.
This is the start of it.
So I think it's one of the best places for it to start. Like if it started in the music scene, I think it's good because it's like it I think gigs and shows and everywhere you go, well, it should be everywhere, but like when you're at a gig or a show, it should be a safe place and a safe environment to just enjoy yourself and be yourself. And that's a big thing for us. It's just like come to our shows, and I guess the one rule is to just not be a fuckwit.
Yeah, well, that's it. Otherwise, you just end up at a Travis Scott show, and we all know what happened there.
Fucking hell, oh yeah, big time. Holy shit.
I definitely think we look up. We've been to some shows where some stuff had happened like the night before. Like, we went and saw Slow Withers or Dylan and Teenage Jones twice. It was so good. But they really they're role models now in terms of how they talk to the crowd and went, this is not on.
Yeah.
And you know, we don't want to be a band that just lets it happen.
Yeah.
We want to be a band that goes, if you feel unsafe, let's deal with it.
Yeah.
In the space, and I guess those Australian bands, yeah.
Yeah, and I think that's
good culture.
we have been lucky so far. Like we haven't. I don't believe anything has happened at our shows, not to our knowledge, anyway.
We had one person kicked out.
Oh yeah, we had one person kicked out, and like it was so weird because we played this like kind of dingy place, and this guy got asked to leave, and then he seemed to take it well at the start. He was like, yeah. And then when he went out, he like wiped the security guard out, like punched him.
Wow. Okay. It was just like, okay, we're stepping outside. I'm not doing it in here.
Exactly. And then just like, it was just, yeah, it's just like, there's no, I said, I did say after that happened, I was like, look, like, we want this to be a good place to enjoy yourself and listen to music. Just don't be a fuckwit. And then this guy kind of beelined it over, and I thought, all right, so now I'm going to get decked because it's probably his mate or something. And he just went, yeah,
yeah, good stuff.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, beautiful. We have our first follower for the night. Thank you, Scatler. Thank you Scatler26. Thank you very much for the follow, man. Thank you very, very much. We really do appreciate it here at Two Dudes Talk Music.
Yeah.
Oh, mate.
Good job.
Mate, this is the what is the plan? Okay, so typically when I try and talk to bands, I like to, especially because you guys are so young, do you guys like have a sort of a 5 year sort of plan to, or like are you just taking each year as it comes, or do we have, you obviously got the goal of like fucking mad shows, big shows, but have we got the 5 year sort of?
We haven't really sat down and thought about like a time on it. I think it's just more just fucking do everything we can and just push it as just kind of like be so there and annoying that no one can ignore us. Like just fucking like to the like, and that just keep pushing it. It's like, I guess not. We haven't sat down and said this is what we're gonna do for the next 5 years.
It was one thing we sat down and said once. I think I might have said it and you guys agree. But was to, as a next step goal, I guess, would be to actually play a band with the bands we're paying to go see.
Yeah.
Like the bands we go see a show, like a lot of them are Australian. We like Australian music and
the best fucking scene at the moment.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So like it'd be cool. Like like we went and seen Bugs, Slowly, Wax, Slow Withers a couple of times. Bands. Yeah. Like to play with the bands that we're paying to go and see.
Yeah.
That would definitely be a big tick off our, I guess, the next.
It was like a solid step when we did that Triffid show with Cool Britannia, because they were also a band. They're not as big as the bands that we're planning to do with this next step, but they were a band that we had paid to see and we really thoroughly enjoyed. And we just kind of stuck around after a show and talked to the front man. And he was like, oh, I'll see what I can do. And the good part about that is usually when people say, I'll see what I can do and I'll look into it, they fucking say it and never do anything.
No,
but he kind of, that's what I mean. And it was like, I was like, okay, and I didn't go into it with an expectation to actually do it. And then I got a message the night of, and he's like, you boys are sick. And he's like, I'll actually keep an eye out. And then he called me about the Triffid a week later or 2 weeks later or something.
Fuck
yeah.
Yeah.
And he was like, do you want to play, would you like to play the Triffid? And I was trying to hold my cool. I was like, oh, the Triffid. I think I'm busy that week.
Washing my hair, bro.
Yeah, no. I was like, Fuck yeah. I didn't even ask the other boys straight away. I was just like,
No, whatever
fuck
you're
yes,
doing,
let's
just
go.
move it out of the way and we're doing this.
Well, that's what I mean. I knew none of the boys would go, oh, actually, I think I've got movie night that night. You know, it's just like, yeah, it's a pretty big deal. So I was like, yeah, fuck yeah, dude, we'll do it.
Oh, man.
Yeah.
It's so awesome to see the focus. You, like, at the end of the day, you guys are the future of music. Do you know what I mean? Like, it's so good to see that it's still holding strong. Ryan's Big Schlog, thank you for the follow, bro.
I'll get you that a bit. That'd be Ryan. He's a fucking weapon, Ryan. Big shot. He's in a real cool band, Rogue Youth and all that stuff. He loves it. So yeah, they're cool.
Oh,
Yeah.
man.
Yeah,
And he's got a big song.
he does have a big schlong. I've seen it.
Right, I'll take their word for it, man. EJ Music, thank you for the follow. EJ, thank you very much for the follow tonight. All right, now your instruments. Josiah, you're the bass player, yeah?
Bass player, that's correct.
Give us a bit about your history on your weapon of choice.
Oh, my dad's musical. He was in a band back in the 90s, early 2000s. Actually, one of the gigs we played, his sticker was still on the wall from his band. I was like, that's pretty
That
cool.
must be so,
Yeah,
that must be so fucking cool.
cool. And he's a great role model of mine. But yeah, so he was a ska rock band. And
Yeah.
he's actually getting back together.
He played a show with us too. There was one time where our drummer hadn't gotten his vaccination on time, so we got his dad to drum for us.
Yeah,
on the night.
nice.
It was cool.
It
Yeah.
was really nice.
It was a good little thing.
I mean, it sucks that Seth can play.
Yeah.
So your old man drums normally?
Yeah. He's a drummer,
So
he's
that's
drummed a lot.
why you play bass so well.
Well, actually, a lot of so I learned guitar kind of from about 11. I've been playing piano when I was 6, took up guitar when I was 10, kind of progressed in guitar for a while. Still play a lot of guitar. I do an acoustic duo with my girlfriend and things like that. So I still play a lot of acoustic guitar and other guitar and everything like that. But I got into bass. I'm playing bass with my dad and got into doing that, playing bass at school because there was a gap that needed to be filled. And so I was kind of in the younger demographic, but no one was wanting to play bass. So I was like, I'll do it. And so really got into it. And now I absolutely love being a bass player. It gives me more space, I think. I consider myself, and it's been called a bit of the musical director of the band. So
Fuck yeah.
the bass allows me to kind of stick to doing the bass parts, really serving the song more than showing off or anything like that.
Yeah.
But really listening to what everyone else is doing and going, I like that, I don't like that. I kind of doing a bit of that. And
He's definitely the band director. It's like there was a week where he was sick and he couldn't make a jam, but we had it booked in at this like jam place, and we did it as a 3-piece, and I tried to take over. But me and the drummer in particular, Seth, have a habit of being very, very easily distracted. So I've usually, like, if he's on the songs, then we'll smash out a whole set. I think we probably did about 2 songs, and me and Seth were just like, we're just like little kids. Yeah.
Oh, mate,
good.
okay, everyone sounds like they have their task in the band. It's very good. It's very good. Connor,
Yeah,
what about
definitely.
yourself, man?
I'm the singer and rhythm guitarist. And actually, the EP that we did, I didn't play guitar on. Our lead guitarist did. But these new singles we did, it's the first time I played rhythm on songs before on a recording. Just because at that time I wasn't ready, and now I am. I've been I was in the choir in grade 3, singing to old people and stuff like that.
I should do the
It was
same thing,
good.
man.
Yeah, there you go. That's
Yeah,
it. And like, and so that was good. Sung at retirement homes and stuff like that. Which, like, I will not lie to you, they are probably some of the most depressing places in the world, because it is kind of sad. But at the same time, I always loved singing. And then I became a rapper for from about the age of 12 through till about 15, 16. And I had no interest in being in a band. And I remember our band mentor, Andy Eastwood, saw me do this like little Top Hoods performance thing for someone else's assignment. And he said, you should come in and try out for the frontman spot of the band. I was like, oh, nah. And he showed me this list of, like, all these people that were queued up to the audition. And he was like, I'll put you on the top of the list if you come in on Thursday. So I was like, all right, well, yeah, that's good. And we played the Beatles Come Together. And after that, I never, ever really listened to hip-hop again. I still love it, but it's just like I was just too much into rock and roll after that. So I just became such a passionate singer and picked the guitar up, and now I'm a very passionate guitarist as well. I just like, I always said for a long time that my vocals are my primary instrument, and I decided as of recently to kill that mentality because I think that the guitar is just as important. So I've also been working on that and practicing that to really make it shine as well. So yeah, I love playing guitar. It's a very, very big passion of mine, and I love it. So yeah, it's good. So being a frontman in a band is good because I get to be a singer, a rhythm guitarist, and I also get to be like a dickhead, and it's awesome. Like I just, cool. The bands are exactly right. Like it's cool, and so it's like the perfect position for me. And then, but I definitely, the band leader position goes to this motherfucker over here. He knows his shit. He just knows the direction, the way to go, all that type of thing.
Well, he's born into it, man. His old man's been doing this.
Exactly
it's in
right.
his blood, man. Why would you muck around with Josiah?
Exactly. Yeah, exactly. And I don't really come from that much of a musical family. I come from an artsy family. My mum, she's big into acting. She used to be a drama teacher. She loved all that type of thing. So that might be where the personality thing comes from, maybe. But I got a mixed music taste. A lot of it I've found on my own, really, for myself. But my mum got me into, like, she loved all of her, like, stoner rock stuff from back in the day. And, she used to be a pothead, loved it. No. She's good, and she got into all that stoner rock stuff. And, I mean, nowadays she doesn't really smoke, but she still loves the music. And then my dad loves Oasis and the Beatles. Oh, but Dad loves Oasis. I kind of got into the Beatles because of the Come Together thing in the band and stuff. So yeah, it's good.
That's fucking excellent. I love it. So what's got me? So the whole rap game that you got into, Connor, for so long. Yeah. Oh, we're touching on that. We're talking about it.
When I met him, was a rapper. Total Eminem wannabe.
Yeah, big time.
No interest in anything else.
Yeah.
I laughed at him a lot.
Yeah. I had an Eminem fan page, man. It was fucking next level.
Oh, dude.
Yeah, it was really something.
The chat started to go. Sclater26 says, I know these guys. Yeah. One of my favourite bands to see live. Good on you, Sclater.
He's our drummer. That's our drummer.
Jump on the call, bro.
Yeah, and he was good. The rap thing, my mum actually, she was mad into Eminem and stuff when she used to.
She's a Cypress Hill fan. She's a Cypress Hill fan.
Yeah, she loved all of that, man. The '90s hip hop, man. When she used to just she used to love music and was a bit of a stoner but she was also a very, very passionate person. She was. Mum, I take a lot of credit for because she was never a lazy person. It was all about do it good and do it now kind of thing. So she got me into Eminem, and I was like, it changed my life. I will never. I'm not a rapper. I just can't. But I still fucking love Eminem. He's fucking awesome. Yeah. I've got a little frame signed Eminem thing up there.
That's mad, man. Eminem. There's a reason why he was so good. He was the shit. Like you don't sell that many records if you're shit. Like,
I think as well, it was a big thing of like, there's two reasons I liked him, and I liked the controversy and everything that he kind of said and did. But I liked He had this kind of attitude. It was like, well, I've got nothing to lose, so I can say what I want on a record. At the same time, he also had this cockiness about him, which I really liked. It was like, I'm also that good. I can say all this, and no one will say anything about it. So I thought that was fucking awesome. I was like, okay, how the fuck can you do that? It's cool.
Mate, you start off with nothing, you rap for nothing, and then when you get it, you keep doing what you're doing. Kano,
exactly.
Thank you very much for the follow, my brother.
That's a lead guitarist.
Legend! Yeah. That's what I love to see. This is what I'm talking about. I love it. I love every single bit of it. Excuse me.
our band have our back. I thought they'd just be fucking slacking off.
Nah, man, it's good. It's good. Dude, you guys are really got it going on. You guys have a very fruitful and big future ahead of you. So I can feel it.
Oh,
All right, so
Thank you, word for it.
this I told you what we were gonna do before the stream, and now it's coming up.
Oh yeah.
All right, this is mine and Rath's personal favorite thing because we get to hear exactly what you guys think. So now, for all you beautiful people out there, it is time for the fuck off files. All right, champions. So in this little segment, what we do here, we ask for 3 things off each ears. 3 things. If you could snap your fingers, bang, right fucking now, that you could Thanos out of the music scene, completely gone. Can be whatever you want. 3 things. Bang, they're gone. They're never going to be seen again. You don't have to worry about it anymore.
We can do our joint one.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that we share.
All right, do the joint one, and then you just get 2 each.
Yeah. All right, perfect. All right, money is our joint one. I fucking it's just shocking. It's people fucking dwell on it too much. They let it control everything, and in bands and the music industry in particular, it's just like it can kind of be like a cancer of the band. Eh? It's just like people dwell on it too much. Oh, when am I getting paid? How much is it going to cost? How much is this, that, and the other? It's just like shut up. Yeah.
I like it. That's a fuck. I've never heard that one being said on here so far. Money.
Yeah.
It could be controversial, but like even the band conflict we had was about $15.
Yeah.
We've never said that before.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Wow.
$10.
You can't even buy a fucking gram of weed for that. What are you fucking complaining about, Jamie? Come on,
what's the
Jamie.
point? If you can't buy weed with it, what's the point?
Exactly.
Yeah.
Can't even buy a pack of smokes. You're lucky to get a 6-pack these days. Jeez.
See, in the end, I literally took it out of my own pocket and threw it at him. I was just like, have that.
And go. Take it and go.
Yeah,
Exactly. Pretty much, yeah. Yeah.
It just always seems to be an issue. People are like, I didn't get this, and we just want to do it. I mean, of course, money's a part of it. It sucks. But
Well,
like,
dude, you can't hemorrhage money your whole lives. There's got to be...
yeah,
Look,
yeah,
look,
gotta-
look,
and
the first
there's a
year or
sense
2
of
are going.
responsibility that money's a part of it. We just hate that it is.
Yeah.
And I like, it would be beautiful to be financially free and all that type of thing, but it would never go to my head because I've never really had a great deal of money. I've been broke most of my life, and it's just like, I just don't give a fuck about
Yeah.
it.
If I got money, you'd just be going back into the band, so...
Right. Exactly. Well, that's what we do now. It's like our big thing. It's like every gig we get paid for, 100% of it goes into a band account. We don't
Good.
fucking take any of it for ourselves. It's
Good.
just like I've made it this far being broke. It won't go to my head. yeah, it's good. Yeah,
It's great,
Good.
man. All right, come on, you just got 2 more each. Let's go.
yeah, you go.
This is going to be a very controversial one. For me as a bass player, I want to get rid of slight bass.
Oh, nah, you don't.
I knew you'd say that.
Bro, I'm a Corn fan. You can't get rid of slap bass. You can't get rid of slap bass at all. I'm sorry. But it's not my fuck off files. It's your fuck off files, Josiah. So slap bass, I guess you're going to... Lucky Raph isn't here because you cop a fucking server because he's a bass player, man. And he's a very good one. So, why?
I don't know.
Why?
I think if you play slight bass, just pick up the lead guitar and play that instead.
No, but do you understand slap bass not as a lead part, but as a percussion part?
Yes, you can see a percussive part, but I just think people have pulled it off. But as a maybe if I put amateur slap bass, that make it better.
Yeah,
Just
that makes me a little bit more comfortable.
I think as a rule, for me, I just want to be more about serving the song and not about being the bass player. It's going do.
Yeah, I get that. But don't forget, man, rock and roll bands have thick, like with a double C, bass lines.
I do.
Well, I will say this.
But I get that. You don't need slap bass in your stuff anyway. You do what you do perfectly. So I get that.
I'll go out on a
I've had
limb.
lots of arguments about
Yeah,
it. I know I'm not 100% right about it, but I play slap bass.
No,
Yeah.
dude, you do you. I can play nothing. I can sing, and that's it. So I am really not
Good.
one to fucking judge.
the best instrument.
That's probably all I could do is just go.
You shouldn't default to slap bass. You should default to serving a song. What does a song need? What is it? Like, I'm not a fan of when the bass player does the guitar solo. Like, hit the button and it's
the
goes
pedals.
up some octaves. And
Okay. Now I get what you're saying.
Yeah.
I mean, that's still separate, but also.
Yeah. It's like a good part. I actually agree. I just think I've always loved bass. I was a rapper. No, but I've always loved bass, and whenever I've thought about I'm not trying to blow smoke up anyone's ass, but whenever I thought of like the ideal bass player in a band, like he's the exact sound for it.
Mate.
Yeah. Like I agree. I think that bass should serve the song, and you can do cool shit with it without being over the top. And I think it's cool. And
I don't know if you guys have had the opportunity to listen to Korn's first 3 albums.
Yeah,
so that would be.
Korn is a different story. I'm talking about Chamberlain.
Okay, but we do have Sclater that says he wants to get rid of country music. Why, Sclater? Why?
Yeah, he doesn't like it.
That's fair enough.
While we're talking about Korn, I've met Brian Head-Wet.
No, you haven't.
Yeah, I interviewed him with my dad works at a TV channel and I helped him out.
Bro, that guy is my fucking hero.
I met him.
When I'll tell you, the day he left Korn, I remember exactly where I was when I found out. That was that devastating to me when he left Korn. I was sitting at a pub. And they'll play. It was a metal night at the pub, and I found out, and I sat there and had my own little fucking wake because he was out of the band, and I got so drunk, and I was so like, nobody ever leaving a band ever affected me that much, but when Brian Head Welsh left Korn, I was devastated. Done. Love that. I used to have long hair down past my shoulders, and I used to plait it in little sections, just like him. I used to love that guy.
Yeah,
I still do.
Such a sick dude. Yeah, his documentary, that was why he was doing the Loud Crazy Love documentary. I don't know if you've seen it, but it's a sick documentary.
I'm going to find it straight after this.
Loud Crazy Love, it's kind of his
Mad
story
Crazy
about
Love.
living Loud Crazy Love, yeah.
Finding
so he's kind of
Jesus.
promoting that. Yeah, it is all about that.
I know.
Okay. He was funny as he fully like dressed up as Jesus and like,
man.
Walking through his house dressed like Jesus.
Yeah, he's very complex. I don't blame him for incomplexity. He had a very rough last couple of years, I guess.
He was a very genuine bloke to me.
Oh man,
that
makes me so. It makes me so happy that he was a nice guy. I really like. It would have really upset me.
No, he was awesome. He just kept talking to me about how when I'm getting my license,
that's bad.
When I do, it'll change my life. But the funny story about that, I don't know if I'm allowed to say this, but we showed up and he's been sponsored by I think Ibanez for a long time, and so we had Ibanez behind us set up. He shows up and he goes, "Oh, I'm not sponsored by Ibanez before. I'm sponsored by this other brand."
Yeah, I think it was after the Korn thing when he left Korn and he started his other band. That might have been a conflict of interest, but that's mad. That makes it.
They set up all these Ibanez guitars behind him, and he walked in and he goes, "I'm not even sponsored by these guys before." He was pretty lucky he stood at the interview.
Oh man, that's bad. All right, slap bass. Okay, what else is going? Oh fuck.
I'll get rid of toxic egos in the music industry. Just like fucking, just like bands that think they're better than everyone else and condescending fuckers. Anything like that I don't like. And I've been in green rooms with bands before where I felt very condescended, and it really annoys me. It's very uncomfortable.
Bang, gone. That makes me fucking.
That was me. Fuck
it off.
As soon as the ego fucking appeared with a couple of these bands that I have played with before, it's like, I'm not talking to you for the rest of the night. And I will gladly be a cunt to people that are cunts first.
Mate, it's a great attitude. Treat people how they treat you, man. Kano has said, "Hello, legends. I can talk now." Axl Rose. We're not. You can't Thanos. You can't Thanos out Axl Rose, can you, Kano?
I'll Thanos Axl Rose, but I won't make that my own fucking thing. I won't make that one of my options.
No, you can. I mean, you can. I'm just.
No, I won't just because I think I can come up with a better one. Yeah, but I'll
Here's my question: why? You can Thanos him. Like, look, it's not like I can't actually Thanos him. This is all
better things. put better things with Thanos. I just think he's like, for me, ruins Guns N' Roses for me.
I get that.
Yeah, particularly if you look at their like most successful song, "Sweet Child of Mine," probably would be up there.
Yeah.
And I just think that like everything comes in so beautiful. Like just the guitars just super sick. You got that nice little bass line. Oh, no. Drums come in, and then he comes in, and all of a sudden it's just like, and I mean, yeah, she's like, fuck that.
You know what the thing is? You're not wrong. I get that. I get that.
Yeah.
All right.
And that's the point I turned the song off.
So Sclater said if I could get rid of one band out of existence, I would remove the Blow-Ins.
Yeah, they're probably who I was talking about when I was talking about egos.
Okay.
Yeah.
Don't burn any bridges. You guys are still, yeah. All right, so Axl Rose, I guess, is now bang Thanos. There we go with Thanos.
Yeah.
He's got one more each. This is a this is a crazy one, people. Jeez.
We're going real controversial.
Yeah,
I love it.
Like
this is what we're
yeah,
here for.
It's good. Yeah. All right, to be your turn, mate.
I don't know. I've got too many of them. I've got some serious ones and some not
Yeah,
so serious
no, mate. Give us.
I'll quickly give you a not so serious one. It's going on stage with an exercise book with your lyrics written out on it.
Yeah, fuck
We've
yeah.
seen that a lot open mic nights. Just go home as soon as someone comes out with an exercise book.
Yeah.
Written out the lyrics to, I don't know, Led Zeppelin.
Yeah, big
Put
time.
it on a music stand.
Fuck it off.
Anyway, right, that one's
Yeah.
kind of gone. But
Yeah.
a bit more serious one, I forgot.
I reckon if I could, my next Thanos would be bands that say this stupid fucking slogan of like, well, if I don't have at least a drink before I go up, I won't play as good. That annoys me. It's like, fuck off. Yeah.
I used to be that guy that used to be. I have a 3-drink. I have a 3-drink minimum to walk on stage.
Yeah, I'd say I'm big on just. I'm not saying you can't have at least a drink before you go up, but I'm just saying like I just.
Playing slush.
Yeah, it sucks,
You're
and
not going to play as good.
and plus do it
He's
stone
alright. I used to
cold
do
sober.
that fucking all the time. I used to get fucking
Yeah.
blind.
Yeah, exactly. It's just like
It's not
for
good.
me, people that have to play like I just think grow a pair of concrete balls and go out there stone cold sober. That is more fucking. That takes more balls to go out there sober because it's like okay, I actually have to fucking like very very sober about my decisions here. It's very good. After the show, go fucking ham, but like more
Oh,
endurance.
you're all about.
Yeah.
Oh, I like that. He's talking about getting the purest energetic experience and releasing that dopamine naturally from the stage, from
exactly.
the energy of the show, from the energy. I like that. I like that a lot.
Yeah.
And I'll tell you, the best beer you will ever have is if you get up on stage stone cold sober, play an entire show, absolutely kill it, people getting up there, last song plays, and you smash a beer, that'll be the best beer you ever had.
Yeah, big time.
Mate,
Big time.
You heard it here first.
We take them up with us.
We take them up with us.
Yeah.
Right before the last song, you smash a beer, and
Isn't it
It's
what?
the best beer you ever had. No, well, sometimes. No, usually we get them fresh from the green room out of the fridge. It's beautiful.
Ah, good.
Yeah. So that'd be a big one. Like you just leave it to, like you say, before your last song, you smash that beer. It's just the best fucking beer you'll ever have in your life. Trust me. Like it is fucking so worth it. That's like, yeah.
Even the high of playing up stage last day, after the trip, I think all of us and the other boys can say this thing in the chat, but we were buzzing for about a week or so.
Well,
Yeah.
Like, still am if I think about it.
Yeah, me too. Like I honestly, it was like that show after we played. It turns me on. You know.
baby's
Yeah,
arm,
that's it,
baby's arm holding an apple.
Yeah, and I think it's like what was the best part about it is it was the biggest show we've played so far, and I actually think collectively it was the best we'd all played live as well. I think we were the tightest like we've ever been.
Yeah, to play a show like that.
Yeah.
Messy as, but we all were like, we're taking this really seriously. We practiced this.
4 jams a week. We were just doing anything we could just to fucking make sure we got it. And we just did it at a very, very pinnacle point in the band. And there was like lots of it was a roller coaster of emotions leading up to that. And I think that week we played the Zoo and the Triffid, which are 2 very good venues. And I just thought that was incredible in itself. But I think it was the fact that after this roller coaster of emotions that we went through and all this hard time, I think to get together and look at your four brothers on stage kind of thing. You look at like these people that not only, that's what makes this band so great to me, is just the fact that not only you get to feel that energy and have that, you get to share it with four people that you love. And I think that is the best. You can't top that feeling. Not even sex can top that feeling. It's the bomb. Yeah. Yeah.
It really can't.
Yeah,
It really
exactly.
can't. It's up there. It's up there. Like,
Yeah. Yeah.
yeah.
You will not get a better high than that. And it's like you get to share it with your four friends, and just looking at them at the stage in front of all these people on this big stage that we'd like dreamed of playing, and just go like, fuck, we've been through a lot together, but we're here, and that's what matters. And that is the coolest fucking thing ever.
Do you guys think if maybe the progression with you guys had maybe slowed up a bit, do you guys reckon you'd have the energy that you have now? Or because it's just been so sort of, the cards have just fallen on the table so well for you guys? I mean, because of COVID, it's really, I guess it's really hard to ask because you haven't had that. Here's a good question. Going from playing those 1,000 plus show to then going to maybe playing to no one and stuff like that, is it disheartening?
No, I think even if you haven't played a big show like that, when not many people show up to the gig, it's always it's a tiny bit of a bummer. But I'm just always so keen to play. I don't think that even if the progression was really slow, I think I'd still. I know that we'd still just be fucking giving it everything we've got and just loving it. It doesn't matter what it is or where it is. I think that we always just have a fucking bang of time, and that's the part. That's another part of it. I love the music comes first, but the camaraderie and the fun of it all is also very huge. It's just great. Yeah,
that's awesome. Josiah, you got one more left. Oh, what were you going to say, Josiah? Sorry, man, interrupting you.
I was going to say about the truth is, all the shows we played since then have easily been not as many people or anything like that, but we've definitely gone in and gone, well, we're just going to play it like it is.
Yeah.
As we said before. So I guess that's the mentality we've got. And I think the camaraderie, all that, what we have with each other, we just want to show that off on stage.
Yeah, yeah.
And so that's why the energy is always there. Because we just love mucking around.
Exactly. It's just
like
the
we
best.
practice the music so hard, weekly, more like bi-week, twice a week, after week, weekly sometimes. Like, we practice a lot. So on stage, it's like second nature. We can muck around. Like,
we fuck around.
Because we've known
muscle memory, man. Muscle memory makes up for so. Like, people don't understand how much muscle memory is actually involved in music.
Yeah, exactly.
Like 85.
Exactly.
More,
and
80,
when I'm
90,
even when I'm singing on stage, there will be times where I go, "Oh my god, I just sung that verse without thinking about it. That's weird." Yeah, it just trips out. Yeah, and going, "Oh wait, did I? What the fuck? I don't remember doing it." And like, especially, I think as well, it doesn't help that when you're on stage and you're on such a high. Who knows what the fuck you're doing? I get lost. I don't know if I look like a dickhead or not. I probably do.
Who cares, bro? That's exactly right. Who gives a shit?
Exactly, and that's like what I'm saying with the ego thing. It's not just people that are dicks. It's also like, I'm not a fan of bands that get on stage and do the whole super serious thing. I like having a laugh, man.
Yeah.
It's just getting up there and taking the piss is so much fun, and people love that. Especially, it's like touching on that Australian culture thing. It's like that's a part of it. Taking the piss out of your mates is kind of the way you show them that you love them, kind of thing.
If I'm nice to someone, if I'm overly nice to someone, it generally means I don't like you.
Exactly right. So it's like if you make fun of people, especially with that Australian culture, I think it's important. I think people love it. There's a band that we fucking love that are local called Catching Salmon. And every single time, we'll definitely touch on them later. They fucking... Every time I've seen a show of them, though, they have said something about me or one of the other band members and just took the piss. And I love it. I think it is funny as, and I think it's the best thing ever. And they do it out of love. It's like they're our mates kind of thing. So it's just cool.
Mate, I love it. Love a good roast, man.
Yeah.
Me
too.
Getting roasted and taking it shows you got true character, mate.
Yeah. My friend even said he usually we'll wait till it goes silent, and he'll just go, "You suck," kind of thing, like at the perfect moment. And he kind of called me one night, and he goes, "I was going to do it at the Triffid, but I didn't want to ruin your Triffid moment." I was like, "Man, that would have been the best place to do it."
100%.
That would have been good.
100%.
Yeah. Yeah.
Josiah, man. Okay, one left. So what do we? Let's just recap. We got the scrounge of money that holds on to the music industry and the artistic block that money puts on producing music and stuff like that. We've got slap bass. We've got Axl Rose. we've got egos and fuckfacery, I'll call it. Ego and fuckfacery, and we've got one more left from Josiah, and then I'm going to read some chat. I haven't forgotten about you beautiful people out there.
I forgot that I had one more.
There's lots of stuff that pisses us off.
First one, just the one that bang, just like right there.
Open act for that, like the main character. Oh, that's ego, though, isn't it?
That's a bit ego.
Yeah.
I think it covered it pretty strongly.
Yeah.
I guess. Nah.
I'll take one more off either of you.
All right. That makes it a bit easier, I think.
I had one, but I totally forgot.
Yeah.
This is great content.
Yeah. A lot of it for me, in particular, falls under egos. Really, it's just like there's so many of them in the music industry. Being fucked around.
Maybe just remembering your place in the fucking music industry, like we're all playing in tiny little pubs and.
Yeah. Exactly. Let's not like fucking fight each other. Yeah.
We're supposed to be No, go, Josiah, go.
I figured mine out.
Cool, go.
This is hard because we get a lot of the local bands. Kind of the people who's like, "Oh yeah, I'll come," or "Oh yeah, I'll come see you next show." Yeah. And I'd honestly much rather you guys. So I got something on, I can't do it, or
I can't be bothered.
I can't be bothered to come.
Yeah.
It's so much. Like if people don't want to come, I'm all for that. Like our job as a band is to build our own audience.
Yeah.
And if my friends enjoy it, come along. And I've got friends who absolutely love it.
Big time.
People who go, "Yeah, I'll be there on Saturday," and then they're not there on Saturday.
That's it, and especially when you're talking to these venues that are like, "All right, so how many people you sort of got coming?" And you get given this figure by these people, we've got like fucking 50 people coming, and then like a bunch of people just kind of lied. Mm-hmm. It's just like,
well, the amount of times you go, "Oh yeah, tickets bought," and then on the day they go, "Oh, can you still buy tickets?" And it's like, "Oh, you told me you bought them."
Yeah. So it probably just lies. Lies in the music industry is pretty good.
Okay. It's almost like that face they make that people make at you when you go, "Oh, I've got this show coming up," and they go, "Oh yeah," and you go, "Oh, it's like $5 or $10 at the door," and they give you that look of, I actually have to pay to see you, and you're like, "Well, I kind of have to like pay to drive my shit out there, pay for practice, pay for recording time, like." I'll buy you a beer if it makes you feel any better.
That's the only way I get people there.
That's what I used to do. It's like you come, I'll buy a couple of beers.
Yeah, exactly.
But the good thing about that strategy is they usually come just for you. You can't buy them a beer because you're on stage.
Exactly. Because if people that usually lie, you could go, "Yeah, I'll buy you a beer," and then you go, "No," well, and they go, "Well, you said you buy me a beer." I said, "Well, you said you come last week, and you didn't."
I think I got a good amount.
I reckon they were pretty good. Oh, they're very different. They're very different from what we've normally had on the podcast, I must say. So,
controversial ones,
man, but it's all points of discussion, man. It's interesting to hear your guys' outlook on different things. It's all very interesting. So we got those beautiful fuck off files, people, and now we're going to read some chat. Jeez, I'm still spun out, far out. Well, Kano says there's nothing wrong with having a bevy before playing. No, there isn't. There isn't, Kano. Not at all. Have 5.
He's only saying that because he has bevies before we play.
There's always one.
No.
There's always one.
Yeah, I'm here live on Two Dudes Talk Music. There is something wrong with it.
Yeah, exactly.
Hey, you've always got a goat. There's always that one bloke that can just drink and do anything.
Yeah, he's fucking
anyone
good.
who's that bloke in our band is definitely.
Yeah,
he can drink into it.
Yeah.
Honestly.
He always has one or two, and he's not even not paying.
I love that. That's a man to my own heart, man. I love that.
Yeah, he's awesome.
Oh, the Butler did it band. Thank you very much for the
Thank you.
follow.
Hey.
The Butler did it. The Butler did it. Thank you very much for the follow,
We
guys.
played a festival with them. They're a good band.
Hey, guys, get on Facebook. Hit us up. We'll get you on, eh? You know what to do. You guys know the band. The Butler did it band.
Oh,
Get 'em on.
Instagram if you're younger than 36.
Yeah, that's it.
That's all right. And oh, this is epic swag time. Rare PP. Oh, is that? I think I said that wrong. I'm not in with this lingo. Kano says poggers. I know what poggers is. Poggers is shit. And then we got Sclater with Monkus. Where we got Sclater feels good, man. Or everything. Well, I'm assuming he's talking about that awesome show you played and just. And then Sclater's put down. We got a whole bunch of Shrek heads from Kano. And then we got Sclater, who's actually brought up a really good point. Another one that falls under egos. When you're a bit bigger and think you're entitled to being rude to the venue or people working in the background, soundies, event managers, etc.
Yeah. Who said that? That was good.
That was Sclater.
Yeah.
That was Sclater.
Yeah. There's a very true point. I think egos are a thing for however big you are. It doesn't matter if you're selling out stadiums or not. I just don't think it's ever a good thing to just be a dick. I just think you're not entitled to be a dick just because it's like, why would you want to be? I don't understand it.
Nobody fucking likes a diva.
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah, and in the same breath, bands who intentionally play late because they are big.
Or even bands that intentionally play big when they're small.
One of the lines I hate is, "Oh, we've got more people come. Can we just wait 20 more minutes?"
Yeah,
I've heard that one a bunch of times. I've heard that one a bunch of times, man.
Yeah, it's like, no, you said something this time.
We had a band showed up 45 minutes late for their set.
Yeah.
They showed up and started playing when they were supposed to finish.
So not even sound check, like the actual
So
set.
up the sound check. Actually, the band was there. The front man wasn't there.
Yeah.
So it's 8 o'clock. The band's supposed to be going on. The front man's not there. And we're like, oh, quick, where's the front man? He better be coming soon. The band goes up and orders a burger. And we're like, oh, he's not being in
For a bit, yeah.
Oh, you know what that was? That was a preemptive strike to get on later.
Yeah, probably.
They probably called him and just gone, "Oi, just fucking take your time a bit, and we'll see if we can get more people through the door." That's, man, it's weird because you guys. What I appreciate from you guys a lot is that you guys haven't been afraid to talk about a lot of the bullshit that you guys are seeing, and a lot of the other bands are sort of like tiptoed around it. Really appreciate you guys sort of diving in and just going, "Nah, this is fucking happened. This is stop fucking doing it."
Yeah. It's just like, there's no point in being afraid to talk about it when it's something that everyone really hates. It's like, why tiptoe around it when you just go, "Oh, that's what's happening," and shit.
There's no point in sugarcoating our experience. I mean, we love being a band, but like, it's taking work. It's taking some dodgy open mic nights, some dodgy bars, some dodgy people, and owning that. It's worth owning that.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah. Well, mate, we're throwing this into our rant because I have this little thing called rant time. So we'll go into rant time, and we're gonna have a fucking rant about fucking egos and shit. And I'm gonna tell you one or two stories, and I want to hear one or two of your stories. Okay?
That's sweet.
Rant time. All right. So rant time's come up. I have a little cutaway. You'll see it when I post it on YouTube. So, well, we've been talking a lot about ego. So I thought, you know what? Let's bring this up as our rant because we're starting to head into the tail end of this bad boy. So egos, especially from other bands. I'm not going to get you to name any bands, but I'll tell you a story of mine. So I played when I went back in the day. I used to play in a band called This One Exist Within. That's the band I used to play in.
Cool.
Shitty shirt. Just grab something. So one night we had probably one of our better shows in Penrith, and we're like, say, out our way, we have this little spot, and we're stinging to get on this fucking lineup. Finally got it. Now, we had a cover band. I'm not going to mention the cover band's name and stuff like that. They still play, rah, rah, rah. And they're friends with people that I know, so I'm not going to piss anyone off.
Yeah.
But, so they played a cover show. Now, they were on a lineup with all original bands. They were the only cover band. Now, the intention was for them to headline the night. Now, obviously, because they're a cover band, people are going to go in there to see their set because nostalgia. Blah, 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 blah.
Yeah, that's what we're doing a lot now.
Yeah.
Actually, it's opening for cover bands.
Man,
Yeah.
that's the best way to do it. So we were
Cool,
like,
big people.
we have got the spot right before this cover band. We are fucking, this is our fuck, like, the pub was like, we knew the pub was going to be packed that night for this show. We fucking knew it. 2 days before the show came up, we got an email, we got a message on Facebook. Boys, do you mind if we just play before yous? And we're like, man, kind of want to try. Maybe, you know what, mate? Maybe if we say yes, we'll get on another show with them. We'll fucking tee it up. We'll get on another show with them. You know, maybe we can open for them. We thought, okay, we'll do the right thing here. We're still greenhorns, you know. Yeah, go on, take the spot. You got it. They were only supposed to play like a 45-minute set. They ran for an hour and a half. Because they were just killing it. They were killing it. Like, no, like they killed it. But you're going to kill it when you're playing other people's songs if you do it well. So they walked off stage. And I'm still, like, I'll remember this like it's fucking yesterday because I was so filthy on it. And they packed up their shit and fucking left. And the whole fucking pub left straight after their set. Like, literally straight after their set. I played, that pub had over 150, 200 people in it the whole fucking night. And we played to the security guard, the promoter, and one or two of our girlfriends at the time.
Fuck.
Yeah, bro.
That's rough, man.
Yeah,
Fucking hell.
bro. And that's... We put our ego aside and thought we'd do the right thing, and it just did not fucking work out in our favour. It did, like, we should have just stuck to our guns and gone, listen here, champs, you guys know you're going to fucking leave straight after, because I knew they were going to do it. You guys are playing a cover show, so he's not even doing originals. At least we'll shorten our set.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So you guys can get on earlier. Yeah. But once, like, and just say their ego... And it was just, it was the most devastating, mate. That was a true toe into how fucked the heavy metal scene was in Sydney at the time. This was fucking 10 years ago.
Yeah, that's nuts.
Yeah.
But even if you've gone to the courtesy to give up that time slot, like, you can't go longer. So we've learnt this as we've gotten older, is if you're in a supporter that opens a spot, you don't get your extra encore or your extra 10 minutes unless you're the headliner. If you've got time left in your 45 minutes, you can play another song. In your 45-minute slot, if you've somehow gone fast or whatever, but, like, unless you're the headliner, it's just ruining the whole night.
We usually, like the sound you'll tell you as well, like, if you're running over time, if I get the Trippid, we probably were heading in the direction of accidentally running over time by a song, and he just said, this is your last song. It's like, yeah, sweet. Like, it's just the right thing to do. You just go, no worries. It's like, you'd like to play more, but fuck it.
You've already moved your set earlier.
Yeah, and mate, and everyone's there, time is money. Everyone working there, time is money. And that's the way you got to think of it too, you know? You guys got any... I want to hear your worst. Your worst. Go, rant it out. Get it big, get it hard, get angry.
I'll tell the full story. I'm not going to mention any names, but let's pick a name for this dude. He's the front man of the band up here on the coast, and I'm just going to call him, Blake. This is my mate, Blake. So he hits us up. We played a gig with him once, and it went well. We brought some people. It was good fun. But then Blake hits us up and goes, guys, I got you a private gig at the local pub. $100 paid. Just sorted. Like, sweet. Play out pub gig. It's fun. It's a pub gig. So anyway, comes to the day, we're showing up, and Blake is nowhere to be seen. Soundy from the last year we played with them was there. And we were like,
This is a romper of a story, man. Wait till you hear this.
anyway, so the Soundy's like, I don't know where Blake is either. Saturday night, we got our kit set up. So we brought all our own gear. It was like a pub gig. We brought our kit, we brought our stuff.
And he promoted it to me, Blake did, as a private function.
And was like, oh, no
don't promote it. I was like, all right, sweet. So I was thinking, right, we're in here with a bunch of like high-end musos. This is a good opportunity.
And it was a gig, right?
Yeah.
So we invited a few people as well, just to come in as part of our band. He's trying to figure out where this is going. Anyway, so we're there, we're kind of set up, we're ready to go. We're like, where's Blake? And then this girl walks up to the microphone, part of the people who, like, the place is kind of big.
And we did no fucking idea. You won't guess this.
Anyway, so she walks up the microphone and goes, and now here we are, welcoming to celebrate Blake and
Blakette.
To celebrate their wedding. And they walk in, music starts playing, they're laughing, he's all dressed up. Ellie went, why? We've just been ripped off playing Blake's wedding.
And like, the thing is,
we're dressed in t-shirts and jeans.
we brought our mates and our girlfriends as well, going, what the fuck? And anyway, I've kind of gone. I'm sitting there going, like, if I was told about what it actually was prior, like if I was told it was a wedding prior, and he just said it in a way that was kind of like, look, if I don't have much money, but I really want a wedding set done, we would have made it way better. But the kind of,
we hate money. We
exactly,
$200.
the middle finger kind of worked well in our favour, because at that point we thought it was just a gig. We had loads of our tunes, which are very heartbreak, love doesn't work out kind of songs.
The best song we played halfway through, he kind of looked at me and goes, why are we playing this song? It's our song called Love is for Losers.
Yeah, literally. Losers and I'm not a loser like you. And it was just like, and there was a lot of people very, very confused. Very like, and why are they singing about this? Yeah.
We went on for another couple of hours when they announced that. So there's just some young bloke in t-shirt in the corner, and everyone's like, well, what are you guys doing here?
What else would have been dressed for the occasion?
Well, that's what I mean. I come in my trackies as per usual, and I just kind of was like, fuck, man. And they give this big loving speech, the wedding speech, and their song we follow it with is out the Think Like I Do, which is literally a song about love not working out in your favour, even though you really like someone. so it's pretty good. Yeah. That was
and to top it all off, right? So he uses the front man of another band, and of course all their band members are there. We're going to pay $200 for our 1 hour set.
This is the part that pissed me off the most.
Is actually, we're done our set, we're ready to pack up. Steph's taken the cymbals off his drum kit, but oh no. And has gotten up, and all their friends.
Without permission.
They've just started drumming on Seth's drums without cymbals. He's like tapping the drums as the hi-hat. He's ran to his car, pulled out his guitar, and then their band starts playing for another 3 hours.
On our gear, like our amps and stuff, and it's just like, and that's how it went down. So like, we're sitting there in the smokers area, and it was like, it's a wedding, so exactly, it's a wedding, so it's running really late. And I love late nights as much as the next guy, but the piss wasn't free, so it's like, we sat there in the smoker section just waiting for them to finish jamming, just sober as fuck. And I'm just like, I just want to go the fuck home.
Oh, my Lord.
Yeah.
And we went through a lot of trouble for that, because we had to bring the kit. We stuffed the kit in the back of his girlfriend's
car.
Yeah. Like, me and the drummer were in the back with guitars on us. We were really trying to look out for this dude and his private function. And
his
fucking
wedding?
Yeah, man. Fuck yeah. His wedding. And like I say, if he just said to me, oh, look, I don't have much money and I really want some love songs done, we would have fucking so done it. Like, just some honesty would have been good.
Mate, that would have... The thing is, if he had actually done that properly for you guys, the amount of probably traction you would have got just as doing wedding cover, that's pay.
Oh, yeah.
That's, okay, we'll go do that and we'll just throw that in the fucking band kitty every time we do a fucking wedding show.
Exactly right. Fuck yeah. Then it was just like, he's just like, it was a lie because he couldn't really afford the wedding rates, which would have been fine anyway. Like, we hate money. It would have been sweet. Like, yeah, that's it. Like,
Blake, you screwed the pooch on that one, bro. Blake, come on, Blake.
Yeah. Come on, Blake. Yeah.
But even like waiting so long to pack up our kit and leave, it was like his drummer was there. He had his guitar in the car. He knew this was coming. Why not bring his drummer's kit?
Yeah.
Set that up. We'll play, leave, and then they can jam till dawn.
Or at least ask us, because we were in the smokers section and we're just sitting there on sober, and I'm like, all right, let's go.
We did have a little bit.
Yeah, you did.
So
yeah.
we did have a drink post-set, and then they started playing that.
Yeah.
We
So we start hearing all these like fucking live music, and I was like, me and him look at each other like, what are they using? Walk in, Seth comes back out. They're using my kit. I was like, fuck, man. And out of everything to use too, the kit, the thing you're hitting the fucking hardest, it's like, that's his kit, so it's like...
Well, once again,
yeah.
If he was like, it's my wedding, come and use your kit, I'll provide you drinks all night, dress up, have a good time.
Just have
probably would have been down.
It said, look, have as much piss as you want.
No idea.
Yeah. It was like, have as much piss as you want, but it was like, we had like a rider. It was like, we probably had about 3 beers after the show, and I think it was like, that was pretty much it.
Wow. He at least could have just put on a couple of extra beers for you if it was you. I would have gone for every hour you're playing, that's 4 beers, mate. That's a beer
if
for
you're
everyone.
paying us in beers, that's way better than money. I fucking love beers.
Yeah, exactly. Jeez. I'll wake up with that shit the next day.
Yeah.
That was a good one.
That was good, man.
Yeah,
That's
it was good,
unbelievable. So just to put it into a bit of context, if anyone had the boys got asked to play a private function, which turned out to be a fucking wedding, and then the person that was getting married was a front man of another band, and then got his band to go up and play on your shit.
Yeah.
For a while.
For a long time. It was not a short set.
Wow.
Yeah.
Were they good at least?
Oh fuck!
You're getting it all here today.
Yeah.
Every man and his dog growing up. This song for Blake and Blake playing their rendition of it.
Oh god,
Yeah,
that's a bit of a sad story. We've got the butler did it saying definitely agree with that diva shit. Not being a dick is underrated. That is very true. My only rant is wanting better riders from venues. Yeah, I swear to God, if we have to drink one more Iron Jack.
Oh fuck Iron Jack! We're just getting you on Iron Jack.
Fucking hey, if you're offering me Iron Jack, keep your fucking rider.
Yeah.
Keep your fucking rider.
Yeah.
A lot of places we play, we actually get good.
Yeah, I was gonna say. I don't have too much to complain about with riders. We've had good riders. There's a couple where you have like a $40 bar tab and it's gone within, because drinking drinking alcohol on a night out's expensive anyway. So like 2 drinks and that fucking $40 rider's gone. But it's like, but I mean, I get it. There's been a lot of 11 Dye Bar in particular. Shout out 11 Dye Bar. They always supply a fucking case of the best craft beer ever, just stocked to the brim in the fridge. Fucking bang on. We're going to talk 11 Dye Bar, best riders.
We're going to talk about that in a second because I'm a fucking craft beer fanatic.
Yeah,
one thing that the butler did say is that Connor bloke has the best stage energy I've ever seen.
Oh, fucking there you go. Thank you, mate.
Yeah, mate.
There's a good story about it. They dressed up as old people for their set with us.
And it was the good part about that
in the hair, the dressing gown.
Was the event is promoted as a young young event. It was the Young Lust event. It was a Pink Floyd reference. Actually, we've got the poster on.
Yeah, nice.
Yeah, and it was the best. They did all these real funny promotions. They got up and they were dressed like old people. It was the best fucking thing. Yeah, cool dudes, man. Butler did it. They were sick.
I love it. And then we got Scatler going. All I got to say is fuck Blake, LMAO. And then we've even got the Hazard Halo jumping in going, fuck Blake, what a wanker. Could not agree more. Sorry, Blake.
Yeah, I agree.
That was a bit of a dick move, man.
Sorry, Blake. Big time.
Well.
Time on Blake's end.
All right, champions, we're hitting the tail end. Give us what you've got coming up. What's going on with... Oh, Ryan's big schlong. I'm Blake.
Yeah. Saturday is a fucking huge one for us because we've got our new single 4 PM coming out with a music video as well, and we're also playing a sold out show at North Lakes at Thirsty Chiefs Brewing Company. It's good. We're opening again for that Britpop band, so it'll be great. We've also got we're doing a acoustic set on CFM tomorrow morning, and yeah, just lots of big things. And we've also got our Oasis tour, which is, I mean, it's going to be incredible. I get to be Liam Gallagher for a few days. It's going to be awesome.
Yeah, awesome.
Yeah,
We've got the details for it.
Yeah.
So next Thursday, 15th, 11 Dive, we're playing with our mates of the band Catching Salmon.
I'd actually like to give a quick shout out to Catching Salmon.
Catching Salmon.
They are, if you get the chance to hit them up, to get them on here, they are fucking incredible.
Cool.
And literally one of the best live bands I've ever seen in my life.
Mad.
Yeah, after that, we're playing Vinny's Dive Bar on the Gold Coast. We're staying on the Gold Coast all weekend with Jono's mate Cheap. Haven't played with them before, keen to that.
That sounds good.
1st of October, we're playing O'Sculligan's Unfiltered Euphoria. And we are doing pretty much 100% Oasis set.
Nice. Very
We're
good.
Covering them. Oasis performed by Chamberlain. Shout out to Tiny Minds, Young Henrys, and Late Nights for putting that together for us. Yeah, it's good.
Hey, we're a big fan of the Young Henrys around here.
Oh, fuck yeah. They're fucking great beer.
The Newtowner. Ooh, I love Newtown.
And Newtown, and then they do good gin and tonic as well.
Mate, I had that rosemary and the rosemary and what was it?
That's the one they got down at 11 Dive Bar. They're fucking so good.
Oh,
man.
they are. They're very refreshing. They're very refreshing.
Yeah, they're good. I mean, I love a G&T just as much as I love my beer as well. So yeah, it's good.
Jeez, what do they say? People that drink G&T are psychopaths, aren't they?
That's it. Give me gin and tonic. I'm feeling supersonic. Yeah.
Ooh,
Yeah.
no, only beer for this bloke. Jeez. Guys, thank you so much for joining us tonight. Thank you so much. We really appreciate it today. I'm going to throw, is anyone, before I sign off tonight, is anyone out there in the chat, all you beautiful people, got one or two questions? Let's go. We'll give them a second. But yeah, these guys, Chamberlain, have a very, very, very bright future ahead of them. They are going to go leaps and bounds. You've seen it here first tonight. This humble pair, Josiah and Connor, the singer and bass player / rhythm guitarist. And the questions have started rolling in. Here we go. The favourite gig you guys have played so far?
Without a doubt.
Sold out at the Triffid.
Yeah.
Playing at 600 odd people.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nearly.
And I enjoyed the Zoo as well that week. I thought that was a great gig as well. I'll give a shout out to that. And pretty much any time we play at 11.
Nice.
Yeah.
Big shout out to 11 Dive Bar. Mate,
Massive shout out.
when are you guys getting merch? That's a question that's come up.
Yeah.
You got stickers?
Stickers. We are going to have merch on our Oasis tour coming up, which I'm in the process of
Shirts
figuring
and
out.
stuff,
We're going
yeah.
to come up with some shirts soon, so you got to come to our shows to get them. After that, we might be online at some point, but come to our shows together.
Good stuff. You've heard it here first. Get out to the Chamberlain shows. Make sure you get out there. Go buy the merch. It's coming up during the Oasis tour.
Stickers, mate. Hit us up, we'll send it.
Get the stickers. Get the stickers, man. Just sticker up your life. You got a laptop or something, just put a sticker on it. Hazard Halo, man, thank you for joining in the chat, and I hope your laundry got done very well. You're awesome, Hazard Halo.
Someone put one of these on their bong. They're good for everything.
There you go. Bong sticker. What do you want, man? What do you want?
Yeah, exactly.
All right, champions, I'm going to do the sign off, and I'll have a chat to you before we go. Just let me do this.
Bye.
Just don't go anywhere yet. All right, you absolute legends. Thank you all so much for joining us tonight. It means the absolute world to myself and Raf that you guys take the time and come out every fortnight to join us and the bands that we have on. Really, really means the world to us. So with that, everyone, I'm going to sign out. And don't forget, everyone, just be nice to one another. Everyone stay shit. Your little act of kindness could really change someone's life, because life's hard enough already without being a dick, all right? I love yous all. Take care. Chamberlain, give everyone a big wave. All right, you champions. Yes, that's right. That's right, Hazard Halo. Don't be a Blake, all right? Catch us all later, champions. See you next fortnight.